I was 21 years old when my apartment complex caught on fire, and Kara then didn't have a place to be. So Kara's wandering around the malls trying to find just a place where people won't see that she's been there for a few hours, where they won't see me as a nuisance, where I can just be, to spend my day, to sit down, to relax, to do something enjoyable. There was no place to be when my apartment complex caught on fire. That was my first glimpse of homelessness. And I was volunteering at the time in an inner city homeless shelter, but I had never experienced it myself. That sense of, I don't have anywhere that I can be. I know that foster children go through this on a regular basis, that this is their life. They are placed with families, but that's not their place to be. They can be there, but it's not their home. And it's, a lot of foster families create a home, but it's different. It's just not theirs. And so I want to talk today a little bit about homelessness. And homelessness is a part of the chapter 8 of my book, Who Am I? A Deep Dive Through Spiritual Wounding. And there's the picture of it now on Audible, where we unsee people. We don't want them to be in front of us if they make us feel uncomfortable. Right now, there are ordinances being passed in communities all over the country. I know in my community as well, that they don't want homeless people to be in public areas because people don't want to see them. Think about that. They don't want to see them, but they're people. There are so many reasons for homelessness, and the rising costs of prices, the lowering costs of wages, the lowering wages that are occurring. There are so many reasons. Addiction, children who are LGBTQ in fundamentalist families and they get kicked out of their homes, adolescents. There are just so many different reasons for homelessness, but they continue to be people. And I wanted to highlight today 2 different books that I have come across that are just wonderful that I think everybody should read. Hazels Heart is for children by Katie Bryce-Myers. The illustrator is Daria Vinokurova, and the illustrations are wonderful. It's about a little girl who sees a homeless man and he is not invisible to her. And so she goes home and she decides to get a box together of things that he's going to need. And she finds him, she looks for him, she finds him, she gets the support of her mom and dad. And their responses are on point, supporting her need to see his humanity and to make his life better. Good parents. It's also my cousin. So I agree with that assessment. But anyway, for children, I highly recommend this book where they remember their humanity and the parents support that in their children. And the other one is Beloved Chaos by Jamie West. Moving from religion to love in a red light district. Now, Jamie West now operates Joe's Addiction in Oklahoma, which is a cafe which is receiving donations to stay in operation where people can have a place to be. This is so crucial, just having a place to be, and she's created that in her community. Anyway, that's some place where you can donate as well. If you aren't able to do something yourself, she is doing it real time. So I encourage you to support that. So anyway, these 2 books I highly recommend. Look for the people that people don't see. Look for the people that people don't want to see. Look for the people who are the rejects, the misfits, the ones that are typically ridiculed. I want you to look for them with kindness and see what you can do to build a relationship of love with them, to have an attitude of love for the invisible people. Look for the people who are hiding. Support them. And I recommend that you value every human in your life. Consider your family as well. Who are the family members who disappear and why? Don't spotlight them. Treat them with respect, a smile. Be there. I'll see you soon.